Peace.
Peace.
This is Joshua Miller Law, Mr. PhD. You're just now entering the cipher called Real2reel360. K-Wise.
Peace, God.
Bring that beat in, kid.
Indeed.
Peace.
Yeah. What's going on, party people? Welcome to the Real2reel360 show. Let's get it in. We do the knowledge of wisdom so you can understand. Real2reel360 shows in full command. We changing the game for how it all was taught. From bondage to freedom to an independent thought. Yo, the show is here to bring about a change for real. To lighten everyone so we all know the deal. 360 degrees is a fact. We created the show to give our love back to our communities so we can know what's going on and give them the support from knowledge to born. So if you're ready to learn, then it's time to go. Sit back and relax and enjoy your show. Peace.
Peace in the name of Allah's mighty 5% nation, the gods and earth, to all the human families of the planet Earth. I bid you a love, peace, and happiness. High salute. I am DJ KY's Allah, aka Kato, the Black Superhero. Welcome to another exciting and explosive episode of Real2reel360. We have a fabulous lineup for y'all tonight. But without further ado, let me bring on my co-host with the most, so we definitely can bring this beautiful princess in the building. All right, let's get it.
Am I the meanest?
Sure enough.
Am I the baddest mofo low down around this time?
Sure enough.
But who am I?
Joshua Miller Law.
Who am I?
Joshua Miller Law.
I can't hear you.
Joshua Miller Law, Mr. PhD.
Boom, we in the building. Joshua Miller Law is in the building right now. Peace to all our followers, likers, and subscribers. Let's get to it right now. Ladies and gentlemen, we have this young lady who is the Melodic Princess that'll be coming on and giving you some eargasms with her music. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's get this together. It's the Melodic Princess. Let's go.
Good evening. Good
Hey,
evening.
hey, you guys.
Good
How
evening.
you doing? How you
I
doing?
am blessed. I am blessed. I have no complaints. I am here. I'm here, as I said, working.
Well, while you're here, won't you just give our followers, likers, and subscribers a brief overview of who the Melodic Princess is?
The Melodic Princess. Let me tell you who the Melodic Princess is. Melodic Princess is not definitely, I must say that I'm here tonight, but I am definitely shy. Well, a lot of people say don't say shy, but I'm definitely very quiet. I'm not a talker, but I'm from Mississippi. I am new into this music world, and I am taking slow steps. I'm making very, very slow steps, but I am patient about the slow steps that I'm making. And I'm just here taking my time as I move into this journey.
I said, wait a minute. Could you repeat? You said you from where?
Mississippi.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure because I wanted to say it and get it out the way before somebody else tried to mess with me. So, okay.
Mississippi. I'm from Mississippi.
What part of Mississippi?
Mississippi. I'm from the country of Mississippi, the heart of the country. I'm from a city called Fayette. We say Fayette, F-E-D, like Fed, but it's F-A-Y-E-T-T-E, Fayette, Mississippi. I'm like maybe 8 miles from Alcorn, what most people call Alcorn State University.
That is correct. That is correct. Somebody shouting out they Sora. Somebody shouting out they Sora.
Hey, Sora, I'm here.
Sheree, thank you for tuning in. I want to ask you, when did you start into music, and what was it about Southern Soul that was attractive to you?
I started into the music the summer of 2023, June. And what started me into this is I lost my sister in November of 2022. So, and I was working on a song before my sister passed away. And she always told me, she was like, you can do this, you can do this. And I was like, nah, you just don't understand music. It's so much talent out there. So many people way better than me. She was like, if they can do it, you can do it. And so when she passed, it kind of like inspired me to say, you know what, this is the only way I can keep my sister's memories alive, and to focus on her, and not to just focus that she's not here, but that she's still here with me. And that was through my music.
Well, peace and blessings be upon your sister.
Now,
Absolutely.
definitely may peace be upon her. Now, when you started singing, how old was you actually when you started singing, coming out? Not
I
coming out
started
professionally, but just started singing. Did you start in the
I started
church?
singing when I was, like most people do, yes. I started singing when I was 6 and in the church as a little girl, making up songs in church. Even my grandfather had to sit me down because I would make up songs about any little thing, get up in church and sing about it. And he was like, "Oh, whoa, whoa, you got to be stopped. You can't just be singing about it. Can't be singing about no anything now. You getting up here just making up any little thing, you singing about it." So that's just how creative I was.
Definitely. Shout out to Ike Blocker in the building. Rock the Block DJs. Now, what was your first song or your first time you performed, and what was the experience like? That matter of fact, what was your first experience like? First perform. Shout out Candy P.
My first performance, like for as oh, my first performance, like just even singing, like of course I have anxiety, stage scared, but as I strive through this journey, I'm learning new techniques of how to deal with that.
So what is your process of performing now? What do you do to try to calm the
So
nerves?
right now, I'm not doing a lot of performance. I am doing a lot of private stuff like weddings. I get a lot of private things that I'm doing, and really right now, I have no problem with it now because I'm being more open minded with my performance. Like, I try to get real open with the individuals that I'm performing for. Like, it's starting to be like a cakewalk now. What was kind of scary for me at first is starting to be like, hey, how you doing? My name is Melodic Princess, and just one on one.
Definitely. But your first song, your first
I care.
song that you created. Hmm?
I care. I care. Are you referring
Okay.
to I care?
Yeah. I, yes, I refer to I Care. Now, when you created that song, what was your process of thinking, or where were you at mentally with that song? Peace, how you doing, big sis Kim?
Where was I mentally? What was I thinking?
Mhm.
Like most women, something that I had probably went through, something that most women have been through. So relatable content, something that most women go through. So I care, but now I'm not in that situation anymore. So I wrote about it.
Now, for those who haven't heard the song, right? Can you just give us a backdrop of what I Care was about?
I Cared is basically a song where most people think, when I first wrote that song, people was like, "Oh, that's the side piece national anthem." But really, the meaning behind that song was, a lot of people never take time to really invest the mental stability of how the side piece woman. Of course, she may not necessarily be right in some of the things that she do, but nobody necessarily take the time to say she may have been wrong in her actions, but nobody takes the well-being of all the things that she done in the relationship and her mental stability of how she feel even though she did all this. How does she feel even though she did a lot in the relationship?
Indeed. Shout out to Rico C in the building. Shout out to our brother Rico C. Hey, Rico, I'm going to call you later on. I need to talk to you about some things. Hey, okay, right now we got I Cared. You know what I'm saying, by the Melodic Princess. Let's get
Absolutely.
that rocking.
Let's run it.
We were together. Was a real on a special time. I needed those days would never be mine. Oh, you know I can, and I know I hate to share, but I couldn't see you when I want. I had to see you when I could. Yeah, oh, life been hard, but now it's understood. I couldn't see you when I want. I had to see you when I could. Yeah, oh, life been hard, but now it's understood. Maybe she didn't know the things I done in bed. But I made sure when you left the house, about sex never left the bed. Boy, you know I can, and I know I hate to share, but I couldn't see you when I want. I had to see you when I could. Yeah, oh, life been hard, but now it's understood. I couldn't see you when I want. I had to see you when I could. Yeah, oh, life been hard, but now it's understood. But I couldn't see you when I want. I had to see you when I could. Yeah, oh, life been hard, but now it's understood. Couldn't see you when I want. Yeah, oh, life been hard, but now it's understood. It was the guilt that was driving me crazy. Pressure is draining my body and my mind. Many illusions of something that seems to be real when I knew it wasn't. And the vain attempt that broke inside me promised me. But I couldn't see you when I want. I had to see you when I could. Yeah, oh, I've been home, but now it's understood. I couldn't see you when I want. I had to see you when I could. Yeah, oh, I've been home, now it's understood.
That's what I catch. So being the fact, I got some more stuff to send you. I got some more stuff to send you too. So that was considered at that point in time a message from the, I guess, the side piece, what they call them nowadays. But in certain situations, do women know that they're the outside woman?
What?
Do they
What
know?
do they know? We all know.
Oh, okay.
There's no misunderstanding of roles. We know our role before we take it on. We know. We know who we are. We know our classification.
Okay. Now we finna jump into something. Now we finna jump into something.
Don't start no stuff.
Why you feel like I'm not gonna start nothing? I just want to know, you know what I'm saying? If everybody know they role, you know what I'm saying?
It's choices. That's all. Choices.
Okay.
That's all.
Okay, I'm not gonna touch that, Diz. You said it's choices.
That's right.
You know what I mean? I'm not gonna touch it. I had a question. But that was an interesting song to say the least. A lot of times you see that some women say, you know, I'm not going to be a side piece lover like Jay Shanae said, and then you had the other one where wives are defending. What part do you feel that the man plays in this scenario? Because if there's an issue with the side piece, which is not supposed to be, what's going on with that part?
The man, you say, ask that again, so that I can make sure that I answer you correctly.
Okay, I want to know what part do he play.
In a nutshell, it's gonna be accountability at the end of the day because sometimes men do not want to take accountability, regardless of what I did. He still didn't take no accountability because you still got to take accountability and just say, "Hey, look, enough is enough."
So you want him to make a choice, not you, but you inside.
I mean, I don't want to make a choice regardless because at the end of the day, if he had made a choice, it wasn't going to be a permanent choice. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay. Wow. Now we're talking.
Wow.
Wow. Now we talking. Okay. Now the question I have is when a person embarks on being a side piece, do they ever really think that there's a future with that individual?
How?
That's
How?
Man, hit it on the head. Hit it on the head. Talk to me.
How?
Talk to me.
How? It's impossible.
So when a woman embark in being a side piece, right? When a woman embark in being a side piece, she knows from the door this is only temporary.
She should. My grandmama always had a saying, "How you get them is how you lose them."
And then in that situation, is that more of a physical relationship, or do you try to embark on an emotional one? Shout out to Yolanda Marshall. Bridge the Gap is in the building. Make sure y'all share. Send all your peoples over here because it's going down. Because I got some questions about this.
Yeah. It's definitely going down on this part right here. Because that's definitely a factor because you can look at it two ways. She really would never know, or the man. It's both factors. A man or a woman would never know their side piece unless the person who they dealing with makes it known. Because you have tricksters, pranksters, and wanksters out there that's only that's being selfish for themselves and only want what they want out of what they want to get and don't care about what the other person thinks later on to find out, like, okay,
right.
And they lie about it, be like, well, you knew it from the start. No, you didn't. No, I didn't. Had you told me from the start, then you give me my decision or choice to make that decision.
Right. Let me make my choice.
But she said that from the jump that everybody knew they wrong.
Let me make my choice. But, some people know from the door exactly what's going on. They know. Like if you got a whole wife at home, then, you know, you ain't crazy. That's nothing that, you can hide. If I'm telling you, I got to see you when I can, then I know my role. Like I know who I am. That's no secret,
Mm-hmm. Now, what is the benefits of the side piece? Let's get to that part. I'm straying away, but I'm getting back to the music in 1 second. I just need to hear some of this.
In life, sometimes the side piece can get just as many benefits as the wife getting. Don't be dismayed. Be not dismayed. But I'm just saying, but sometimes some things get old, it get old.
I was told them to get old but close. Hey, Kate, run that arcade back, man. I got to hear that one more time. Run that back one more time. Man. I got to hear that one more time. Yeah, run that on back there. I got to hear it.
Wait a minute. All right.
Talk to your man together for so many years. Christ is right. Didn't know he was always there. Didn't know holidays. Not on a special time. I knew those things would never be done. Oh, you know I can. And Lord knows I had to share. But I couldn't see you when I want. I had to see you when I could. Yeah, oh, I've been home, but now it's understood. I couldn't see you when I want. I had to see you when I could. Yeah, oh, I've been home, but now it's understood. She didn't do the things I done in bed. And I made sure when you left the house, got some sex never left the bed. Oh, you know I can, and Lord knows I when I want. I had to see you when I could. Yeah, oh, I've been wrong, but now it's understood. I couldn't see you when I want. I had to see you when I could. Yeah, oh, I've been wrong, but now it's understood. I couldn't see you when I want. I had to see you when I could. Yeah, oh, I've been wrong, but now it's understood. It was the guilt that was driving me crazy. Pressure, insecurities that were draining my body and my mind. Many of illusions of something that seemed to be real when I knew it wasn't. And the vain attempts of a broken sky promised me. But I couldn't see you when I want. I had to see you when I could. Yeah, oh, I've been wrong, but now it's understood. I couldn't see you when I want. I had to see you when I could. Yeah, oh, I've been wrong, now it's understood.
Man, gotta see you when I want. See you when I can't. That's
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah, you said when you got off, you said nothing gets old but clothes. But
Right.
as you get older, you get a little wiser. And so now you know what, when you get older and you get wiser, one thing that you realize when you get wiser, now you're saying health is wealth.
Mm, mm, mm,
Health is wealth.
mm, mm. Well, I will say I was watching Thin Line Between Love and Hate the other day, and old boy said the older you get, the better your pee decisions your pee make. So you could take it as being the PE or the PU, but the older you get, the better choices they make. So that's what it is, you know.
We learn from
Wow,
life experience.
that's right. We definitely do. We learn from life experiences, but when it came down to, I'm gonna get off the side piece then because I got distracted right there. I got distracted. I when it comes down to music, what is your inspiration? Who inspires you when it comes to your music? Like, who did you look up to?
Some of the best. One of my favorites, Betty Wright, Jackie Neal. Some of those are some of my favorite. Patti LaBelle. Oh, um, I'm just gonna be honest. I'm very passionate about music. So when you ask me, I can go on when inspiration because I like all genres of music. So I have no disregard to any artist in music because I'm just a lover of music. I love people, and I music is just what it is, art. So I love a lot of music.
So give us your top 5 male and female.
When I come, well,
Just to
it's
say,
gonna when I'm just
not
gonna.
necessarily in order, but just generalized.
Okay, well, I'm gonna give you some in this Southern Soul. Then, how can I do that?
Sure.
Jackie Neal, Betty Wright, Peggy Scott Adams. Let me give you some newer ones, very new ones. Jay Shanae. I like. Oh my God! When I tell you the new music is phenomenal, like it's blowing up. Oh, it's so many. I don't like to really put names out there because I am a fan of a lot of music. That's why I don't like name calling. It's just so many. So y'all ain't even about to put me on the spot like that. So I'm gonna stop y'all right now because I'll be calling names because it's just so many people out there in this music industry. I'm just gonna be real with you that I find myself all day sometime taken away where I will not focus on myself, and I don't care about focusing on myself because that's just how much I love other people's music.
Mm,
If that gives you a broader understanding of how much I'm passionate about music.
that's interesting. Now, when did you start writing music?
I've been writing ever since I could. I told you I was 6 when I was making up songs, so I was writing then. I poetry, so I've been writing for a long time. I love to write.
Right. Now, with the poetry and writing songs, um,
But
how did,
for like music, I started writing in my 20s, 25. Yeah,
now how
I
did
was.
you correlate? How did you correlate the your writing with the melody? Because everything has their different notes. How did you correlate your writing with melody?
Basically I will start writing my lyrics first, and then I will work on my melody last. That's kind of backwards how I do things, but I will work on the lyrics first. I will make up a song first, and then I will go find a melody to go along with it.
Now, who in the Southern Soul genre of music is some of your biggest supporters that you go to for advice? Because we all have those individuals that are in our corner that we trust, musically. So who are some of those that you trust?
Everybody. What? What? God. What? Prayer. What do you mean? I ain't green light.
No,
What kind of advice? But be more specific. Or what are you trying to ask me?
that's just like if I'm doing something, or my brother, he's embarking into music, he might say, "Bro, listen to this," or "What you think of this? What's your opinion?" You know what I mean? So we, bounce ideas or whatever the case may be. Who you bounce ideas off of?
Like for his music?
Yeah.
Oh my. I'm gonna be honest with you. I call people. I get in people's. I call people like Dewadrick Grover. Um, I call Multi Anthony Coleman, which most people we call him Multi.
Mm,
Um, I call C Wright. Um, I have in the past. I've called Sean Dobie. Um, I call Yolanda Marshall. I'll be honest with you. I just be like, hey, look, listen to this. And
mm,
I love Yolanda. Like that. That's my. If anybody that I trust more than anybody, if I had to trust with my life, I'm just gonna be real. That's who I trust with my life. I'm just gonna be honest. I trust her with my life. If I had to trust anybody, and I just really, I don't like offending people. I don't like putting names on anything. But if I had to trust anybody with anything, and if I had to put all my prized possessions, it would be Yolanda.
But shout out to K9 Entertainment is in the building. K9, thank you for tuning in, my brother. Thank you for tuning in. And it was, like I said, it was great seeing you a week or so ago. Yeah, shout out again to Bridge the Gap Promotions, because Yolanda Marshall is a sweetheart, and
Yes,
her
she is.
and she has, her opinions and her thoughts. You know what I mean? And she's a mover and shaker in Southern Soul, so that wouldn't be offending anyone because we all know that.
Oh
You
no,
know,
yeah, plenty of times. I've got out. Sometimes I've got to the point where I'm about to straddle the fence, get out of line,
mm,
and she have to yank me and pull me back and just be like, hey, look, come reel me back in. Like so, yeah. That's who I trust. If I had to trust with anything, yeah.
also, to shout out to King Fred. King Fred is in the live tonight. Shout out to my bro King Fred. Mississippi, definitely stand up. Now, yeah, I enjoy seeing you too, K9. Um, when when you sit there and you start processing to do music or sit down and write music, you know, and do you just have a topic that you want to work on, or do something hit you during the day and you be like, yo, I'm gonna put this down, I'm gonna write this down for a song, I'm gonna write this down, and then you come to piece it up, or do you sit there and wait for the music and then you just write to the music?
I'm strictly a content writer.
Mm-hmm.
I strictly
Mm,
write off emotions.
mm, mm,
That's why I move slower than others. I move slower than others.
mhm.
I deal
So
strictly off my emotions.
so
I'm
have
working on
you
a project right now. And
so have you turned some of your poetry into music yet?
yeah, I pull lyrics from my poetry, put it like that.
Okay. Okay. Well, you know what I'm saying, ladies and gentlemen, we have some more music from the Melodic Princess. And this song is called Give Me Love. Let's talk about giving you love. What I mean, what was it about the title Give Me Love that made you want to write to it?
Well, I did not write Give Me Love. Give Me Love was wrote by Multi. Give Me Love was wrote by Multi, Anthony Coleman. Shout out to him. Um, if he's on, I don't know if he's on, but he probably is somewhere out there. I'm sure he's listening. And we are actually we working on different stuff. We working on projects. Like we're not over here sleeping. So we got some other stuff up on our sleeves. Like we both, Multi and myself, we both are heavy on content. So we both are heavy on emotions and love, period, because we always talk about love. We big on love. So if you some dealing with hate, that ain't what we about over here.
Hmm.
So we it's love. It's strictly love, emotions, like things that you've gone through in relationships, things that are very relatable in life. That's what we're singing about. So when you hear "Give Me Love," you're hearing me sing and you're hearing him sing about something that we're wanting and what we're desiring for us, whether it's in a relationship or just what we want people to give. Love.
Hmm. Oh man, I'm sorry about that one. Um, so when he wrote the song, y'all collaborated and he just brought it to you and you just chose that one.
Well, we had one before that one,
Hmm.
and I had the song down pat. Don't get me wrong. And he was like, "No, this ain't gonna fit the voice because not only am I a content writer and I like singing based off emotions and contents, I'm big on vocals. Like I will do a lot in artist development. Like I'm big on artist development. Like I spend a lot of time on artist development, like working on my vocals. Like that's where I spend a lot of my time at vocal arrangements, pitch, working on me as an artist, not
Mm,
just so much as music, just working on me. How can I become better? How to preserve me as an artist. So when we worked on this first song, he was like, this one ain't gonna make the cut right here because you like singing high. Your pitch is too high and the song was low.
mhm.
And I was like, well, okay, but I really like that song. So what are we going to do to try to get that song? So now we're working to get the pitch at a higher tone so that I can sing the song where I need to sing it because I like singing high.
Well, we're going to come back to your artist development because I like that part because the understanding, the time and energy. Salute the DJ Dre is in the building. Rock the block. Mr. Nasty Man is in here. Um, the artist development part. We're gonna come back to that as we come back from this song right here called "Give Me Love." Let's go, Kate.
Ooh, and how can I say this?
When you're close, your head touches all I dreamed of when you're over the now.
And ooh, how you
When your hand touches me, oh how you set me free. Wherever you are is where I wanna be.
There's just one thing I need from you. There's just one thing I need you to do. Give me love, sweet love, your love. Give me love, sweet love, your and is your heart capable? Or is it all just a dream? I'm willing to give you all. I wanna give you all. There's just one thing I need from you. There's just one thing I need you to do. Give me love, sweet love. Give me I'm not asking for too much. Take it from my area. 'Cause your love is worth the run. Give me Ooh, how can I say this?
And that right there.
Yes.
Yeah, I tell you. Now, let's get into this artist development because I noticed that like a lot of individuals nowadays don't utilize artist development when it comes down to music because it's so easily distributed and things of that nature. What made you want to go into that mode when it came down to your music?
I needed it. Um, even with even with this last project right here, I have always been, even when we both collaborated, I expressed to him how big I was on artist development. I've never felt like as an artist, as a singer, like, oh, I got it all together, and I'm still work in progress. I still say that like it's still work like to be done on Melodic Princess. I'm still learning. I'm still work in progress. And the reason that I say that is because most people don't realize as an artist, where as I'm a singer, I don't play an instrument. I only get one instrument, and my vocal cords, that is my instrument. So having Ty was my number one resource. Like, you're going to have to teach me the techniques, what I'm going to have to do to preserve my instrument, because if I get on stage and I do something inappropriately, or if I do something wrong, then this could be over just like that. So that's why I'm so big on artist development.
Man, and I salute you for that, because that means that you're investing in your career as an artist. And when it comes to your music, how much do you promote or hands on with your promotion and marketing, being that you are an independent artist?
Um, I do a lot of my promotion. I'm not gonna lie and tell you that I am doing this every day, because I do have a lot of outside help. It's slow because I work every day. I'm also in school working on my PhD as well. I'm back in school. I promised myself that once I received my master's, I wasn't going to go back to school. Then I said, forget that. I'm going back to school and I'm going to work on my PhD, because I don't know what's going to happen with my music career. I may not be able to just totally rely on music. So I got to have something else. So I don't do a lot of promotion, but I am trying to, as an artist, I'm trying to get better. I'm trying to do this thing, do it and do it the right way. And whatever help that I get on the side, or whoever is willing to jump on the bandwagon and say, hey, look, I'm taking it every angle that I can. And whenever I do get the time to promote, I'm asking that I be creative in this journey to get out there and still do things on my own. Like, this is going to take a lot of leg work, as well from myself. So I'm doing what I have to do myself too.
Mm. That's a great thing, because as an independent artist, to be successful, you have to be hands on with a lot of your promotion and marketing, and then also too, with you going back to school to get your PhD. I salute you for that. That's self improvement. That's something that you think about yourself, that growth and development, and having different opportunities. Now, we have one more song from the Melodic Princess, because we only got the three. Now, I heard that there was more, but I'm not going to touch that. But Make You Dance. Let's get into Make You Dance. What mood was you in that? Was you ready to party? Was you ready to release some energy? What was going on?
Let me tell you, the mood that I was in when I did Make You Dance was, I was talking to Dewadrick and I was like, you know what? I need to try to really understand my audience. I want to know what they really want from me, like I'm really trying to understand. I'm trying to figure them out. I'm trying to figure out, like, I've done something Southern soul in that genre. Now, here I am, like, do they want to get up in the club? Like, everybody trying to line dance, everybody trying to trail ride. Like, I'm trying to really figure them out. Like, I'm trying to give them something different. I'm trying to give them something rare. So I said, okay, like, let me make them dance then. So let me try to give them something that's really different, but rare at the same time, that they ain't never heard. So I came up with Make You Dance.
So, ladies and gentlemen, right now, we got to Make You Dance. Let's go, KY.
The Unique Music Group, baby.
Don't you feel the groove? I'm trying to make you dance. Get out your feet and move. I'm trying to make you dance. Every little thing I do, I'm trying to make you dance. Come on, everybody, let's groove. I'm trying to make you dance. Don't wanna see nobody sitting down in here, not in here tonight. Once the music hits you, and get the party high. And let me tell you what you ought to do when you hear this beat. If you can't dance, just wave your hands and everybody party with me. I'll give you the groove. I'm trying to make you dance. Get out your seat and move. I'm trying to make you dance. Every little thing I do, I'm trying to make you dance. Come on, everybody, let's groove. I'm trying to make you dance. Tell me what you came here to do, cause I'm trying to see. And I ain't come just to stare at you. See me, you see. Don't be shy, come on and move. When you hear this beat, if you can't dance, just wave your hands and everybody party with me. The groove, I'm trying to make you dance. Beat and move, I'm trying to make you dance. Every little thing I do, I'm trying to make you dance. Come on, everybody, let's groove. I'm trying to make you dance. Let's groove. Don't you feel the groove? I'm trying to make you dance. Get out your feet and move. I'm trying to make you dance. Every little thing I do, I'm trying to make you dance. Come on, everybody, let's groove. I'm trying to make you dance. Isn't this lovely? Isn't this wonderful?
All right.
Woo! That's dance with. I tell you what. I don't know about nobody else, but I want to hear "I Kid" one more time. I got to hear that one more time. I got to hear that one more time. I got to hear that one more time. Run that back.
Talk to your we were together for so years. Surprised his wife, didn't know he was all here. He didn't give me no holidays, not on a special time. I knew that those days would never be mine. Oh, you know I can, and Lord knows I hate to share, but I couldn't see you when I want. I had to see you when I could. Yeah, oh, I've been on, but now it's understood. I couldn't see you when I want. I had to see you when I could. Yeah, oh, I've been on, but now it's understood. She didn't do the things I done in bed. And I made sure when you left the house, I was safe, never done nothing. Boy, you know I can, and Lord knows I hate to share, but I couldn't see you when I want. I had to see you when I could. Yeah, oh, I've been on, but now it's understood. I couldn't see you when I want. I had to see you when I could. Yeah, oh, I've been on, but now it's understood. I couldn't see you when I want. I had to see you when I could. Yeah, oh, I've been on, but now it's understood. I couldn't see you when I want. I had to see you when I could. Yeah, oh, I've been on, but now it's understood. It was the guilt that was driving me crazy. Pressure, insecurities that were draining my body and my mind. Many illusions of something that seemed to be real when I knew it wasn't. And the vain attempt of a broken silence promised me. But I couldn't see you when I want. I had to see you when I could. Yeah, oh, I've been home, but now it's understood. I couldn't see you when I want. I had to see you when I could. Yeah, oh, I've been home, now it's understood.
Boom, there it is.
Let me unmute. Let me unmute because right then and there, I might want to play that one more time. But you made a video to that song.
I did.
You did. You made a video to that song. I remember seeing that video. Who shot that video for that right there? Who choreographed that?
GYO Productions. GOYP Productions.
As a artist, what is the process of choosing a single, especially your first single? What is the process like with that?
You mean what is this? What do you mean? What is the process of choosing a single? Like
What how do you pick what song you're going to put out first as an artist, or what song you're going to put out, or did you just have in mind this is the song that I'm going to put out, period? You know what I mean? How did that work out?
I mood, emotions. It's definitely dealing with my emotions. Like right now,
Mhm.
I'm coming back with something love. I'm coming back with something love.
Okay, okay. So will we get that one, or will we get a I Cared Part 2? I think we need to get an I Cared Part
Um,
2.
oh, please let me say this because I am definitely a person where I really move in like I just be moving and I don't say anything. I cared
Right.
it definitely. I have already reached out to Tony T. He knows that, we've talked already. I cared is going back in the studio. We're actually going to revamp that. We're reworking that. We're doing some things with I care. So we're about to play with that. We're going to remix. We're going to definitely play with that. So stay tuned. I didn't want to say, hey, it's like trapped in the closet or something like that. But just stay tuned. Like, I'm just one person and be patient with me. Be patient with me. I'm
Definitely,
moving. I'm making
definitely.
moves, slow moves.
Definitely. But Melodic Princess, we're coming to the end of the show, and I want to make sure that people know where they can get your music at, how they can book you if they want to have you for a show, or where they can see you for a show. So please let the people know where they can find your music, how they can get you booked, and everything else.
If you're looking for my music, you can find my music on all digital platforms, whether it be Spotify, iTunes, Apple Music. It's out there, YouTube, like it's out there underneath Melodic Princess. You can find me, and that's Melodic Princess, Princess, Melodic Princess. If you would like to book me for a show, you can book me through 318-421-4856. Again, that's 318-421-4856. If you cannot reach me at that cell number, you can also reach me at ShaylaS1956@gmail.com. And hey, I must mention and add, I don't mind doing a promo show.
Let's
It
go.
must be realistic though.
Yeah. Bridge the Gap Promotions. I know you know the information. So, you know what I mean? You hear how it's going down. But ladies and gentlemen, I wanna say this before we get off the show because we didn't start with this. Um, March 16th is the going home ceremony for our brother DJ Strong, who passed away this week. And we'll be in Decatur, Georgia on March 16th. And for those who knew DJ Strong, please come out and show your respect and love to his family as well. Um, Big bro, this is your part. I just had to get that out, man.
That's all good, right? Exactly. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you for tuning into the Real 360. Hope you truly enjoyed the show. And with our special guest, the Melodic Princess, We want to let you know you don't have a home away from home. You have a home right here on the Real 360 family. So at any given time, if we can be of service to you, please don't hesitate to call. We will answer it and do our best due diligence to make sure you're right and exact. So you're more than welcome to come on back.
Thank you.
All our songs have been already uploaded onto Real2reel360 radio. You can stream it on Live 365 and jam out and rock out. You can also find a portion of this video will be aired on PUSO 82.3 FM on Live 365. All right. So before we get out of here, I got another public service announcement right there from the First Lady Productions. Let me just get this in. We'll be out of here like last year.
First Lady Production presents Brunch and Mimosas Day Party. It's a fabulous day of brunch, mimosas, and good vibes. Saturday, March 16th from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. at the Empire Lounge, 984 South Old McPherson Church Road. Get ready to sip on refreshing mimosas and savor delicious brunch delights. It's an atmosphere filled with great music, amazing food, good vibes, or simply enjoy a relaxing afternoon at the Brunch and Mimosas Day Party. Get your tickets early, and there'll be special prizes for the first 50 ladies to sign up on Eventbrite.com. Music by DJ Creation, karaoke, games, drink specials at the Brunch and Mimosas Day Party. Saturday, March 16th from 11 a.m. onward at the Empire Lounge. Get your tickets at Eventbrite.com.
All right, y'all.
First Lady Production presents.
And we are out of here like last year. Maintain, be safe out there. Peace, y'all.
Peace.
Yo, ladies and gentlemen, we starting to come to the end of the show. Right now, I want to take the time out and thank our guests for coming on. Also, too, we want to make sure that y'all listening and subscribing, and tell a friend and keep sharing, because we're going to keep bringing y'all the real content. You know what I mean? So, DJ K-Wise, my brother, take us up out of here, son.
True indeed. Peace. I want to give a big shout out to the nation of gods and nurses, to all the human families on the planet Earth. I say peace. But to our subscribers, those who continue to watch and listen to the show each and every time we come on, I give a big shout out of love, peace, and happiness to you. The beast of man, woman, and child of the universe. It's time for us to disperse. We bring the best, not the worst. We thank you once again for tuning in to the Real 360. Bring a friend to hit that like and subscribe, so we continue to grow, to bring more knowledge and wisdom to you. Upon our show, you make it possible for us to do what we do.